you know, people that need to hear this will hear this and can act, you know what I mean?
Now I wanna get you somewhere right away. I'm about to take you to my pride.
I'm not even finna do an intro. I'm gonna just dive into this. So, you know, people that need to hear this will hear this and can act, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people don't get to hear this a lot. They don't get the opportunity to hear this. So here I am to say it. Do what makes you happy. Okay? It's as simple as that. Now, people make the simplest things so complicated for literally no reason. And I understand, yeah, there may be this situation or that situation from A through to Z. I get it. But if you had been through so much and gotten through so much, you can handle so much more that you probably won't even encounter. So do what makes you happy. Don't do what you're expecting others to do, or want you to do, I should say. Don't do what other people want you to do. Because I've seen way too many people, and I've known them too, that have one thing at least that makes them extremely happy. And what they do, they get rid of it, live in misery, because they're afraid that this person's gonna say something, that person's gonna say something. This person may not be okay with it, that person may not be okay with it. Look, let me tell you something. If you support me and you ride with me, that's just what it is. Your support is what matters, okay? And if you do love and care about me, that's what should be present. I'm not saying you have to agree with what I'm saying to you, but you should at least respect that, look, this is what makes me happy. Cool. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we live this life, this one life, let me remind you, this one life. We live this life to be happy. Not to be enslaved by others, not to cross out our dreams to live someone else's dreams. And I'm saying this meaning like it doesn't matter if it's family, friends, relatives, your lover, it does not matter. At the end of the day, if they love you and they truly care about you, they will support you no matter what it is. You can't expect to live the dream life if you can't even relieve yourself to actually approach it, much less embrace it. Love yourself. Who you are is who you are. There's no way you can change it. And yeah, it may take a special person. Everyone has that one person. It could be literally anyone. That changes your perspective on literally any and everything for the better. There's a reason there's high school sweethearts. There's a reason for that. Why? Because they met this person in high school and that was it. That was it for them. If you know, you know. There should not be other factors, let's say, that overpowers that. And I know that sounds really weird and very vague, but if this person is your world and you love them, they're your heart, okay? They do everything right. They treat you right. They're that perfect person, let's say, because there's obviously no one's perfect, but they're the perfect person. There's a reason they are the perfect person. To you, they are the perfect person because they're everything that you either imagined but didn't expect to actually encounter, or something that you didn't even think would happen at all. But here it is in your face. And so many people out there wonder why they're not happy. Why can't I find someone? Because you probably turned them away. You probably neglected them. Probably said hey to them, accepted them, and then tossed them away like they were trash. That's what people come up with the whole, like, one man's, like, garbage is another person's treasure. That's why they say that. Because you decided not to appreciate what was there. You chose to do what you could to keep it there. Or you just threw it away like it was nothing. Because you knew for a fact that no matter what you did, or how you went about anything, that person would be there regardless. And that is just not cool. You cannot look at people like that. Like, you can't do the absolute most and expect that one person to just take it all. You cannot do that. Like, then you guys wonder why, like, moments later, days later, hours later, minutes later, decades later, whichever, why you regret leaving that person or neglecting that person. That's why people have regrets where people are concerned. Because you had everything that you ever wanted or dreamed of right there, and you let it slip away or walk away, whichever one. Because some people definitely let them walk away. They press all sorts of buttons, and then when they're gone, they hate themselves for it. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Like, be happy, man. You have one life. And you don't even know what the person just in general, did to, like, be your happiness, you know what I mean? Of course they're themselves, but I mean, you don't know what sacrifices they made for you to not even appreciate it. Like, that's wild, man. That's wild. Like, you don't understand people's frustration when they put their all into something, or into some, like, literally just put their all into something, just for it to just, what, just nothing? That doesn't, don't make the biggest mistake that you know you're going to regret. Because you can't sit there and tell me that some people did not see a situation that they put themselves in and knew that they weren't going to regret it later. That, I find that very hard to believe. And hey, correct me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong in the comments, okay? By all means, correct me if I'm wrong. But there's no way that you have your entire world in front of you and you purposely made it crumble, and you just further crumble it, and you did not think, you know what, I shouldn't even do this. I should really appreciate this person. I should really prioritize this person. Like, this person has done so much for me. This person is everything to me. You know how you feel. You know your feelings. Don't play around with people like that. Because you never know people's tolerance and patience. You could be testing it so much that they just get up and leave. And then what? What are you going to do after that? You think everyone's gonna be like, yeah, it's okay, come back? No. They're gonna, that's it. When, like, for some people, the second you do that and they leave, they shut that door. So all you people out there that got that second or third chance, whichever it is, you better appreciate whoever it is so much right now, because they could have been that percentage that just never takes anyone back. Love yourself, embrace yourself. If there's something that you continuously go back to, there's a reason for it. And I'm not talking about, again, I'm not talking about the negative stuff. If you keep going back to one person, there's a reason for it. Why do you think people have their favorite items? It's that one thing that gives them some great feeling. People have lucky sweaters. It gives them a great feeling. It keeps them going. You know what I mean? That's why people have those very vital and important people in their lives, because those people keep them going, you know? So, I mean, I'm sorry for those who are super family oriented or whatever, but if even the closest people to you cannot accept you for you, then you do not need them. And I know that sounds super harsh, but you really just don't. And I'm not saying cut them off completely, because I mean, not everyone wants to do such things. But what I'm saying is, maybe their opinion should not matter as much as it does now. Okay? If you know you're happy, be happy. Don't fight your happiness. Don't try to get rid of your happiness. Because one day, you're going to continuously push your happiness away. Toss it away. Take advantage of it. That it's just going to be gone. Just like that. And you're just going to be miserable for the rest of your life. Be smart. You have one life. Be happy with it. Do what makes you happy. Do what you want to do. Not because mom and dad said, oh, I don't want this, you gotta all of a sudden just, no. No. That is their opinion or their suggestion, not their direction. That is not their instructions. I'm so tired of people letting other people control them or tell them what to do. And they know for a fact they're not happy, but they still do it anyways. No. Stand on your own 2 feet. And if you have something that you know you keep going back to, maybe you shouldn't fight it no more. Maybe you should really just be, you know? Be happy with it. Embrace it. Because clearly there's a reason it's there. There's a reason it hasn't disappeared. There's a reason it's literally in your face. And you can be all wishy-washy or act up or whatever, and it's still there. There's a reason for it. Stop fighting it. Be happy. Stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting those who actually truly care about you. Because that's another thing. I'm tired of people embracing those who really don't give a flying, like, about them, okay? I'm tired of it. Like, I've encountered, met, seen, know, are close to various people that put all their faith, trust, hope, all of that into people that could even care less what you did last night, much less this morning. You literally go meet them and tell them, oh, this is what's going on in my relationship. And they just be like, oh, that sucks. Or they just freeze because they don't even want to, they really don't have anything to say about it. Because at the end of the day, they really don't care. It's like, as long as you're happy, like, cool. But they're not going to give you any advice to help you approach the situation better. They're not. I don't know how to put it, man. There are people that actually genuinely care about you and love you and support you. They're there for you when you cry. They're there for you when you feel down, when you feel like giving up. These people are present. And what do? You neglect them and push them away too. And then run off to these people who just wants to be around you for company wise. Do this. It's because you're convenient. Embrace those who actually care, who are actually there to help. Because I know for a fact there's so many people that have like let's say a small circle, or at least one person that is exactly that. They're their lifeline, support system, backbone. They're the pillow, the shoulder to cry on. They're the comfort. They're like literally everything you could think of, everything right. Again, this could literally be anyone. And you neglect that person and ignore them. To go to these people who just find it, like, just enjoy having conversations with you. Just enjoy your company. That's it. That's it. All it takes is a simple conversation. It's not that hard. You cannot go about life knowing, like, acting as if people can just read your mind and know what you want, when you want it, and how you want it. No. That's not how that works. I'm human, you're human, we're not connected like that. And I don't even care if we're together and we just happen to be in sync. It still does not work like that. We can be in sync to the point where I just know what you want sometimes, versus you're feeling away and I know, okay, you know what? Back off. They're not feeling themselves. They're not 100. No, I can't read your mind at the end of the day. So if you seem off to me, I'm going to do what I feel like I'm supposed to do and ask you, hey, are you okay? What's up? Is something going on? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want a hug? Do you want to leave you alone? What is it that you need in this present moment? I don't think that's a bad thing at all. At the end of the day, you're tending to a need the best way you know how. You shouldn't punish someone for doing the best that they can, the best way they know how. At the end of the day, you're not perfect yourself. You probably do the same thing vice versa. You know what I mean? So you cannot make it an issue to the point that you just back off or ignore the person for whatever reason, and they're sitting here confused like, what did I even do? You know what I mean? Like, it's not fair in any way, shape, or form. It really isn't. It's not fair. You cannot be one way, expect that person to be up to your expectations, but you can't even assist them to get to those expectations. Everyone's different. Everyone has their likes and dislikes. Everyone has their flaws. You know? Grow. And if you guys have been growing, at the end of the day, you don't stop growing. It's literally like learning. You don't stop learning. Every day you learn something new. Every day you encounter something new. It's the same, it's literally the same exact thing. Yes, a person can go from bad to worse or bad to good. Of course, 100%. A person can go from good to bad or good to better. 100%. A person can go from better to horrible, better to good, better to best. Life throws things at you that you can literally hit any part of the spectrum at any point in time. So yeah, you and that significant other could be in sync to the point that you guys are fire, you guys are growing together, you guys are grinding together. Y'all are just to the T, okay? It does not matter. At the end of the day, you can know someone today, and then tomorrow something else probably would bother you. It's a new flaw. They probably learned something along the way that now kind of agitates you. Say something. That's it. That's really it. It's not that hard. And that's what I mean, like, people take the most simplest things and make it so complicated. Because at the end of the day, you can't fight how you feel. The heart wants what it wants. Okay? Like, I always say the mind thinks it knows what it wants when the heart knows what it wants. So yeah, your brain could tell you all sorts of things. Oh, I shouldn't do this. Like, maybe I should stop. Maybe this isn't right. Oh my gosh, like, I can't do this. But your heart's there like, look, you're putting way too much thought and factors into this. No, no, no. You want this. Okay, you want this. Cut it out. And what do? You try to ignore your heart to go with your mind, and then they start battling because you don't even know which one makes the most sense, because you do not want to follow your heart because you're scared, but you follow your mind, which means you're going to be miserable. Stop hurting yourselves, man. Stop stressing yourselves out over something that should be simple. And trust me, I'm very well aware of some situations are just complicated, period. I get that, trust me, I do. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense for you to make it even worse. Honestly, just be happy. That's it, just be happy, okay? Follow your heart, be happy. I'm already in a very hard situation. I don't even know what to do about it at this point. And all I do is follow my heart right through it. Because I know I'm not the problem. I already know. At the end of the day, I'm a person that's always 10 steps, like, I always think 10 steps ahead. Look at all the outcomes and go with the best route. In this situation, there's only one outcome with 10 different roads. So what am I doing? I'm not fighting anything, because there's no reason for me to fight anything. If it's only one outcome, why am I fighting? If that outcome, especially considering the outcome is what I want, I'm not fighting it. But I'm not gonna stop the other person from fighting it. I'm gonna tell you it sounds stupid to do so, but I'm not gonna stop you. Be happy, everybody. If you're watching this video and you feel a way about anything I said, feel free to debate with me in the comments. Feel free to let me know why you disagree with me. Just don't take advantage of the person that you know you love and want. Don't take advantage of them. Don't sit there and be like, well, they're gonna be here regardless, so I can do A through to Z and right back around. No, don't do that. Yeah. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to look in the mirror and say, yeah, I'm a diamond. Take care. Deuces.
Oh girl, what your deal is? I've been eyeing you like, oh my goodness.